What's up traders, welcome to another video. Today we will be speaking about fake breakouts. So how to identify them and how to take advantage of them, because fake breakouts can give you very good opportunities in the market to capitalize on. In this week, we actually took a position on CAD/CHF with the students, taking advantage of a fake breakout. So without further ado, that is what we will use as an example to understand what fake breakouts are and how to use them to your advantage. Now, if you're new to the channel, I would like to introduce myself. I'm a top author on the TRADINGVIEW platform, as well as running a trading educational company in which I teach all of my students how to trade with my strategies. So now we will go straight in the video and I will share with all of you some free knowledge of fake breakouts. Okay, so let's speak about fake breakouts. So what is a fake breakout? So first of all, fake breakouts, you can have them both of a horizontal levels of structure, no matter if they are support, resistance, and you can have them for any kind of trend line, okay? No matter what kind of trend line you have. For example, let's in this case take a bearish trend line, because that is what I will show you in the live example. So if you have a horizontal level of structure, okay, and you have a market that is basically showing you that that is respecting this horizontal level of support, and then you see the market breaks below the area and closes below, and then the next candle closes back above the level. Now this is a fake breakout. This is the definition of a fake breakout. The market breaks the level and closes below it, and then the next candle closes back above. And then what will happen 90% of the times, very important to say this, is that the market will go for a retest of the level again and then continue with the push to the upside. And as you can see, the pattern that the market created is a head and shoulders, meaning that a head and shoulders is nothing else than a fake breakout. Okay, this is very important. Many people don't realize this, but a head and shoulders is nothing less than a fake breakout. Okay, and the same thing you can have it with a trend line. Basically, the market is impulsing to the downside and respecting a trend line. Okay, it keeps respecting it. Then at some point the market breaks and closes above the trend line. However, the next candle closes back below the trend line again. And what will happen 90% of the times? The market will go for a retest of the trend line again and then continue with the push to the downside. Now this concept is very important that it must be clear. I will now show you with a live example, because we just used this concept to take a trade this week with the students. So I will now show you a live example so that the concept will be extremely clear for all of you. So here we have the weekly chart of CAD/CHF. So it's pretty clear that here on CAD/CHF on the weekly time frame we have a market that is respecting this strong trend line. Okay, we have 3 touches, 4 touches, 5 touches, and then as you can see, here is the fake breakout. As you can see, the market closed above this area with this green candle. And at this point, we have the situation we were speaking about before in the analytical example I just made. The market closed above the trend line. So at this point, the trend line is broken to the upside. However, as you can see, basically the next candle closed back below the area. As you can see, it closed back below this trend line. And what we said that after the market closes back below, we expect a retest of the trend line and then continuation to the downside. Okay, so that is the reason for which on TradingView I told to all of you when the market was around this area. If you remember, if you're one of my followers on TradingView, I told all of you guys, expect the market to go and retest the trend line, and then we will see more continuation to the downside. This is something that we will be monitoring with students. This is something that I shared with all of you on TradingView when the market was around this area. You can go check out the analysis, okay, on my TradingView account. Now, if we go down on the daily time frame, we had even more confluence for this. What do I mean? We had more confluence because the market if it went for a retest of the weekly trend line, it would have gone to retest this level here. And this level here is very clearly a very strong level of resistance. You can see that we have resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and the possibility to create this head and shoulders. So basically, fake breakout and retest of the trend line plus head and shoulders pattern on the daily time frame, confirming that we have a very good probability basically of completing this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the downside, as well as going for a retest of the 50% Fibonacci, which is exactly inside of this strong area of resistance. So basically, as you can see, that is exactly what happened. Basically, the market obviously went for a retest of the trend line, and now what we have is a market that is basically impulsing to the downside, okay? Exactly in this moment. So we are all in the trade. I will now show you how we took the trade. Now on the daily time frame, the market went exactly to retest the zone that we just set, okay? The market went to retest this area of resistance, very strong resistance here, again resistance. It also went to complete this head and shoulders pattern, as well as going to retest the 50% Fibonacci taken on the impulse leg, okay? Because obviously if you want information on this retracement, you need to take your Fibonacci on the impulse, and that is exactly where the market went to hit, and now the market is just pushing to the downside. Again, I also made an update video when the market was around this area, telling you guys, be aware, we are looking for shorts with the students, okay? We are monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame for a potential short opportunity. I even warned you again about the possibility to take short on this pair on TradingView. Now, as you can see, on the 4-hour time frame, we are now running with this trade. There are many reasons for which we took the trade. Obviously, I can't share them because most of them are part of the rules of the strategy. What I can show you is basically that this was a simple area of very strong support then turned resistance. So this is one of the reasons for which we just put our sell limit at this area. Now, one amazing thing about our strategy is that, as I just said, most of 99% of the orders that we put are just buy limits and sell limits. So basically, you don't need to monitor the market. You just need to place your order and the market will hit your order. It will be automatically triggered and then you will get the moves. So basically, you don't need to monitor price action. That is the best part about being a swing trader. You just need to place the orders and let the market do its job. Less time in front of the screens basically equals more money. Most people think that if they spend more money, basically more time in front of charts, they will make more money. That is very wrong. The less time you spend in front of charts, the more money you will make. If you want to spend time in front of charts, spend time backtesting, studying, not trying to trade, because less in the market equals more. Very important to say this. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. It really does support the creation of more free content for all of you and free education. Now, if you want to learn the real strategies, all the rules, get my complete feedback on every question that you have. I answer all the questions of my students within 24 hours directly on your student's dashboard. Then go check out the mentorship program. You'll find the link in description, and there you will learn all of my strategies. So the ICI strategy, the WM strategy, the TLCTL strategy, and you will have basically access to all the rules, my guidance. Every day I send a new market breakdown showing all of my students exactly how they're supposed to apply the strategies to capitalize in the market on the opportunities that there are, plus answering every question in video format to my students each and every day. So make sure you go check it out, and we will see each other in the next video.